Hello, folks. This is AP the Weird One, and today we are back with Pokemon Silver. In this episode, you guys gonna watch a just basically speed up version of me going through routes 15 to 12, as we talk about a few things. For starters, as you'll see, there's a couple of trainers I did not hit because in the first recording, I decided I was gonna catch the Chansey and everything, and it just didn't work out well. So instead, I decided to cut it out. And during that field recording, I had a memory leak, so I had to restart over, and I didn't show the last two trainers, essentially, the first two trainers of Route 15. I also taught Anna Sludge Bomb because she had a decent attack power. I'm like, you know what, this could work. So there's that. As far as catching Chansey, it was fairly easy. Once you have a Pokemon level 25 and you use Master Spells, it comes really easily. The one thing to keep in mind is that Chansey does have very low defense, 10 defense, which is 5 defense, something I did not realize. And I was a little too jumpy on the matter. I thought, I could get it down with just Poison Sting and then eventually I can catch it, but that wasn't the case, as it got poisoned and never used Soft Boiled. Also, it has a very low catch rate, so Paralysis, Sleep, Frozen, plus Ultra Ball. I need to do that. And I did that my second time. So you're going to see both rounds. And additionally, I wanted to talk about some Pokemon that come in the last couple rounds. The first being Houndour, which you can find out right outside Celadon City. Houndour is a great Pokemon. Never used it too much. Kind of a bit of a shame. I love playing Pokemon Platinum, and you know what? I'm always down for another route. I didn't realize it had Houndoom has base 90 attack, which is only 20 lower than special attack, so it can be a decent mixed attacker. Something I didn't realize. Yes, it has poor defenses, but it is fairly speedy with 95 base speed. So it's a good Pokemon, and I think it's even a bit underrated. It's a Pokemon you can get really early on, and it levels not early on, but it levels up quickly. Once you catch it's probably going to be able to evolve into Houndoom pretty soon at level 24. So it's overall good Pokemon. And I guess it's where my negative and my perspective is the Mega form, just because Solar Power I don't think is that useful unless you're doing double battles. So there is that. I like its design. It's a cool Mega. Moving on, there is, after greatness of Houndoom, there's Murkrow, which also has very bad defenses. This game is probably not too bad, but it's not going to learn that amazing Crunch. And there are other better Dark types like Houndoom. So I would consciously avoid it. As I mentioned, I really did not like Murkrow in Gen 7 in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. You catch it really early on, but because you don't get Aviolite till until near the end of the second island, it's just super terrible. And there's just so much better Dark types prior to going there, and even then, you have your starter, you've got the Inkay. Even the Alolan Rattata you could still use pretty well. It just doesn't make for a good. It's not a very good Dark type, and Honchkrow is still not great. Doesn't have very good defenses. Super Luck is nice, but not perfect. So I'm not the biggest fan of Honchkrow and Murkrow. That's just overall my opinion. I once thought when I was playing Heart Gold that it would be the replacement for Fearow, but since then I've changed my opinion. And finally, the last Pokemon I want to talk about is is Slugma. Slugma, it's a novel Pokemon. It's a fiery slug. Becomes Macargo, a snail on fire with rocks. Novel. The rock gives it a high defense, but other than that, it's not that great. Slow, not very good special. Well, okay special defense. Actually not too good special defense. And decent special attack. But other than that, it's not very good. Just rock type. The only new it can battle against or super effective against is flying. And just fire is so much better. Macargo is definitely one that could use the Mega. And subsequently, even though it doesn't have as higher defense, Camera does Macargo's purpose just better, in my personal opinion. It got the Mega, and it does all the same tricks as it. The one thing it doesn't have in future generations is Shell Smash, which I have not used the Shell Smash Macargo, but I would arguably say that Catamount is still better. It has that magma armor, and it doesn't necessarily need to be faster, and it's still got the punch that Macargo has. So cool and interesting design, but it is a novelty Pokemon. Also along this route, in Route 13, you can find Skiploom. So if you're at this point in the journey and you want Skiploom, you can use that. More for status effects, maybe you're trying to catch those legendary beasts, which we'll be doing eventually. 2 of them. The third one I've already caught. In terms of media, last night, Daily Wire released their trailer for Lady Ballers, which it looks funny. I might watch it. We'll see. I do have to grind for the Elite Four, but I might watch something else. I don't know. It depends on Daily Wire's prices or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. I probably will. It looks cool. Do you want to watch it? Will I watch it on day of? Probably not. And also, I finally got to watch some more of my anime stuff from the weekend, and watched the ones from last night. Dead Mountain Death Play, the next episode, I believe, episode 8, I believe. Let me check that really quickly. Yeah, episode 8. The redhead character that was introduced in a couple episodes ago or recently, I thought was Fuma, but it was actually male. Well, whatever. Definitely getting interesting. Still a bit of a slow burn. We'll see where it goes. Other than that, I guess the detective show I like to watch, what is this? Roan Kamamohashi Forbidden Deductions. That was good episode. It was a good episode. We finally got a little bit of the twist, which was kind of seemed a bit, I don't know, redundant, but it was good. And finally, I watched King Oger episode 38, and on one good episode, loved Rita's character. Definitely cements her as the straight man of the group. Just, she says right from the beginning what she's gonna do, and then like nobody believes her. It's like because everybody else is so weird, and you get dealing with the universe or multiversal enemy. It's like, I guess it's, well, yeah, kind of multiversal enemy. So you would think something's got to be wrong with her. It can't be this straightforward, but turns out it is. And it was a good episode. Rita looked very cute with the outfits and her singing. I'm wondering if the actress actually can sing in real life. I I did read up a little bit about her being most like kind of an outdoorsy girl, so for her being a straight character seems kind of very appropriate. But I am still wondering if we're gonna have a new mecha. I presumably we have. There's gonna be 50 episodes, and we got about 12 episodes left. So it seems like there should be another mecha, but I don't. I'm starting to think not. I don't think we're gonna. I don't even get one. It does seem a bit weird, but maybe we will. I don't think it. I don't know. I wanted to believe we're gonna get another mecha, but we haven't seen any leaks or anything. So who knows? But I definitely enjoyed the episode. Next episode should also be interesting. With kind of going back to getting the Blue Rangers headquarters back. I don't know if I have anything to say to more. I don't know. I'm still seeing. I'm going to see Godzilla -1 this weekend. It does seem like it's a fairly good movie from what I've heard, and I'm going to see it in basically pseudo IMAX. We'll see how. I mean, hopefully this is a good experience. Hopefully, be all a rush. I don't think I saw Gran Turismo in IMAX. I believe I saw Ford vs. Ferrari in IMAX, which I absolutely loved. And actually had to own it, considering my family quoted that movie quite a bit. I still haven't seen the original Godzilla film, and I do want to correct it this weekend. I probably will. I'll watch it a little bit later today. Maybe while this is uploading or something. I don't know. I'll watch it today, and maybe in the second one. I gotta watch more Godzilla. Godzilla was my second tokusatsu series I got into. And I realize it's cheesy and fun. I do like Shin Godzilla's dubbed, because Todd Haberkorn, the voice actor for Natsu, is hearing him in that movie is both like, I absolutely love it, but it's also kind of funny. I kind of have a big smile when I realized, oh, it's Natsu's voice actor. It was a good watch. Because I originally watched it when I got it on Blu-ray. I watched it subbed, just purest form. I just put it in and watched it. I'm like, the raw experience. I do like that Godzilla. Some people, I mean, there's going to be no sequel to it, but I liked its design and liked its just pure evil nature. It's like it's one of those you want to see more of just because of how cool it is. But I don't like the American Godzilla. Not American Godzillas. The first one, I think it actually had a good cartoon show, but the movie was okay. And the recent ones, I don't like that Godzilla design. I call it Fatzilla because it looks like Godzilla, but just very fat. I'm like, Godzilla's like lean and mean. Not this like fat dork. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of that design. And the second movie took forever. I remember, just slow. I think it was like, it just took forever. And then I do need to rewatch it because I do have it on Blu-ray. But Godzilla vs. Kong was good. Actually, it was okay. The Kong movie was, I thought I watched that. It was a really good movie. I'm not sure what the best version of it is, that one or the Peter Jackson one. So I saw the Peter Jackson one only like once, and I know it replicates the original, whereas Kong Skull Island's a different animal. But and I think you could both like both of them and appreciate for what their value, because Kong Skull Island's a good action flick as the original King Kong is just a kind of drama piece. The after Godzilla, I most likely will be seeing Boy and the Blue Heron. I do want to watch The Shift, but I want to hear if it's good or not. It's Angel Studios, and it could potentially be a cringy Christian movie, or it could be a good, kind of a good sci-fi movie. I'm hoping that's, if it does really well, I'm hoping that studio will produce, kind of like a more contemporary Christian media fiction. Just we can have Christian media that's not super cringy. We can have something that's very thought provoking and fun that both sides can enjoy. Fullmetal Alchemist isn't Christian, but it definitely has a lot of inspiration or thematics to it, which is probably why it's still number one. And also Vic Mignogna, who plays the Fullmetal Alchemist himself, is Christian. So I think that might be one of the reasons why it's high on the list. I like Fullmetal Alchemist. Specifically it's the Brotherhood version. I like it, just not necessarily my favorite. My favorite, of course, anime being at the moment is Dragon Quest Adventure or Die, which nobody in the hemisphere, an AniTuber hemisphere, talks about. It's like, even Joey himself, Joey the Anime Man, who loves Dragon Quest and never even talked about it. And I think Toei did a disservice by not trying to get YouTubers to watch it. Like, watch the first episode. It is different from the manga, but I like that version a little bit better. Yes, it's not as horny, but it feels the time, I guess, differentiation. Like the villains get on the boat and they're out in the ocean and they don't make it back to the kingdom. I like that better than having Dai go to the kingdom and rescue his pal. I appreciate that. I appreciate them being on the boat and having just go on the boat, quick, short distance, and it just kind of makes a little bit more logical sense. I like that better. And my second favorite is Norman Gone. I've started a whole bunch of times, but I've never truly finished watched it. I think I've seen it at least 3 times, but I've been wanting to watch it again. It's good, and I think it has some good lessons to be learned, especially about guns, and also as some good looking waifus. Valmet is my favorite. I like the one-eyed tomboy. And I also think, in comparison to Revi of Black Lagoon, she is vastly superior. Hotter, and she would definitely kick... Revi would lose a fight to Valmet. Valmet's far more trained, bigger muscles, better diet, and even better well-equipped. And kind of with that, I will see you guys next time, in which we'll tackle the 7th and 8th gym leader. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully you guys enjoyed my commentary. And with this battle is the end. So see you guys next time. Have a good day.